Hey y'all, it's common knowledge that the oil and gas industry is a predominant source of employment down here in South Texas. When accidents like this happen, are you prepared?
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the, no, here comes the, oh, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the, no, here comes the, oh, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that.
Guys, where do I find the policies and procedures? Like, do I just make it up on my own and kind of decide what I'm going to do today?
Dana, how are you so wrong?
I'm not coming in today. I don't have to. So I came into work today for the disaster, but I don't have any extra clothes or a toothbrush. I was totally not prepared for this. I'm not going to come in. My chinchilla, super freaked out. He needs me today.
We need to talk. I'm really concerned about your awareness on policies, procedures in a hospital setting on disaster preparedness. It's time for you to come with me.
Hi Dana, I hear we have some work to do.
Yeah, I think so.
It is important to know each organization's policies and procedures. Those can be found on the organizational intranet or the emergency binder. Know exactly what your employment contract states about your obligation to report to duty in case of a disaster. To prepare for a disaster, devise a family care plan and don't forget about your pets. To be ready on short notice, have a disaster go bag prepared. Okay, so when do we anticipate for natural disasters to happen? Well, never, but we have to prepare for them. Some main points to take away from this that we want you to learn is, as Laura mentioned earlier, be competent in your facility's policy and procedures, and if not, know where to look them up. Have a plan ready for your family and pets and how you would care for them, and have a to-go bag ready for emergencies. Deciding whether to report to work in a disaster is not always easy. The nurse should consider their own safety first and be familiar with the American Nurses Association Code of Ethics for Nurses. Prior planning is essential on part of nurses and their employers to reduce the chance that a nurse will face an ethical dilemma under stressful circumstances. So, when faced with this situation, what would you do? Deciding whether to know exactly what your employment contract states. To prepare for a disaster, devise a campaign.
Predominant source. Hey y'all, it is a common ament.
Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the,